NFL Sunday Night Football. Man, the lines are switching. I'm your host, RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe, check out all of our content. Focusing on Falcons, 49ers. Let's go. Right now, again, having multiple betting outlets is really important. At DraftKings, 49ers are laying 1.5. At FanDuel, Falcons are laying 1.5. Just absolutely incredible. Now, your over-under is 47.5. Right now, with that over-under, 43% of bets, 64% of the handle going to the over, 57% of bets, 36% of the handle going to the under. Now, bets split 51% Niners, 49% Falcons, but the handle way different 61% going to the Falcons, 39% of the handle going to the San Francisco 49ers. Head to head, Falcons 4-2 ATS the last 6 times that they've played the 49ers. However, when they've played San Francisco on the road, when this game head-to-head's been in San Francisco, the 49ers are 13-3 straight up the last 16 meetings with the Falcons, 4-2 straight up their last 6. But against the spread, San Francisco's really struggled, folks. 4-11 ATS their last 15, 1-5 ATS their last 6 at home. The under is cash, 6 of the last 7 games on the road for the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons come in 3-2 straight up in ATS. 49ers 4-2 straight up, 3-3 ATS. Last time these two teams played was back in 2022. That matchup gave the Falcons a 28-14 win. Now, San Francisco coming off that loss at Tampa, 30-19. Falcons had that big win on Monday Night Football, 24-14. We gave out the Falcons. They were able to get home outright in that one. Couple other trends to get into. Last 10 games as a home favorite, and again, it depends on where you shop for your shoes. 5-5 are the 49ers. Last 10 games as a home team, they're 4-6 straight up, 3-7 ATS. So San Francisco under 500, both straight up in ATS at home. On the road, though, the Falcons haven't been much better. As a road underdog, they're just 3-7, both straight up and ATS when you look at this game. For me, I took the San Francisco 49ers on the money line. I think it's a good bet there. Again, I just love how Kyle Shanahan figures out ways to get his team in the right spots. I think player props, though, is really going to be the way to go. When I look at touchdown scores, you got to parlay Bijan Robinson with somebody. Like, all the dude does is score touchdown passes. Also, Mac Jones. The Mac has looked really good, guys. I know we could crack on him, but he has looked really, really good. Now, I don't like his game total yards, but I think if you game in like that 175 range on alt passing yards, it's high. It's minus 650, but I'm just talking about if you're putting a parlay together, that's something you can do. Kind of same thing with Drake London. You take an alt 40-yard total on him, so just him and Mac Jones on that. And add 1 or 2 other things to it. Again, I look at Bijan Robinson, always looking at his player props, alt rushing yards. If you think Bijan will get to 50, and maybe that's where it's at. Drake London, alt receiving 40 yards. Bijan, alt rushing 50 yards. Mac Jones, alt passing 175. That puts you at $1.34. I think that's something you can definitely look at, get down with. I think, obviously, Mac Jones has showed the ability to throw the football. And when you look at the market, a lot of the market's starting to go with the Falcons. You know, people look at the 49ers, injury riddled, caught up with them last week. And people's recency bias, I always talk about, be very, very careful in the NFL. Everybody sees what Atlanta did to Buffalo. Buffalo's a one-man show in Josh Allen. Now you're on the road. These underdogs in prime time have been absolutely stellar. Just be very careful. Listen, if it stays 1.5 Atlanta, if Atlanta's fair by 1.5, you have got to put the 49ers in a teaser somehow, way, shape, or form. 6 gets you to 7.5. A 7-point teaser gets you in to 8.5. Something along those lines. But I think you got to fire on San Francisco. You can't pass up them getting over a touchdown. Let's be real. Raheem Morris, he always struggles. Bijan has been phenomenal. Again, I would look at a lot of different ways to get Bijan's props going. But Robert Saleh, defense coordinator of the 49ers, knows that as well. Again, put Michael Penix in positions he's got to throw the football. I gave out the 49ers money line to all the players earlier. But I think now that it is flipped and San Francisco's the dog, got to look at teasing them. Click that like, hit subscribe, check out all of our content. Let's win some money today. God bless and happy handicapping.